One thing that me and Robert McCall both have in common, we both love our tea. This film is so boring. I really do mean that. And the fundamental problem with the film is the attachment to the townspeople is just not there. Denzel spends the first half of the film hobbling around on a cane, out of commission, and just bonding with the townspeople. But I just never once felt the connection to the people and to the town, because the scenes with Denzel going about, he's just sat outside a cafe, drinking his tea, smiling at a couple of people. The barista comes over and she's like, "You really do like your tea, don't you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." The film just doesn't do enough to get you attached to these townspeople. And when they're just going about doing their thing and having their tight-knit community type interactions and whatnot, it just feels kind of cliched and not that authentic. Then in the second half, Denzel recuperates, the mafia douchebags come into town and he finally steps up to them. And it's slightly less boring because bodies are finally dropping and death is finally occurring on screen. But without that connection that they try to establish for the first half of the film, it just doesn't make the killing as satisfying. Also, is it me, or are the kills in this film like way more brutal for the sake of just being way more brutal? I know the first two films had some pretty gnarly kills, like the spear through the throat and the harpoon through the face. They were gnarly. But I don't know, just in this one, Denzel just seems to take it to the extra mile. I mean, he decapitates a guy in this one. Like, okay, I mean, I understand these guys are assholes and they probably deserve this, but it seems like Denzel's character just really just quadruples down on the viciousness of his killing in this one. And in some scenes, he seems to just be kind of enjoying it. Like there's one scene where he's just following this guy who's just dying very slowly. And he's like singing a song to him, just really stone-faced, really coldly. And I'm like, damn. It's like Robert McCall becomes the Punisher for 2 hours. Sicily's Punisher, or whatever Italian town it takes place in, I don't care. I saw the film last night with my dad, who's a big Equalizer fan. He enjoyed this short in the 70s, and he really enjoyed the two Denzel films, and he was looking forward to this film. About 20 minutes into this film, what could I hear sitting next to me? Yeah, my dad fell asleep. This film needed way more equalizing. Way more. Now, I'm gonna finish my tea. Don't watch Equalizer 3.